What's up, guys? My name's Adrian from the Deviants, and today we're going to be reacting to My Hero Academia Season 2, Episode 18. So last time, I believe we got the conclusion of the Hosu incident. All the Nomus, to my knowledge, got killed, mostly by Endeavor, but you know. And I'm pretty sure the hero killer Stain died, though I'm not positive because They said he was out cold, but then Deku also did say that one of his ribs punctured his lungs, and you know that's not an easy thing to like survive. So what I'm expecting from this episode is kind of a regroup where everyone gets to talk to other people about the performance. Like Deku's gonna get talked to by Gran Torino, maybe All Might, same thing with Todoroki and Ida. They might get talked to by their superiors about like how they did, what they were doing, and basically it's a bunch of regrouping. I don't know whether or not we're gonna get into the other students of 1A again, but we might begin some of that. And then the only other thing I could think of that we might get into is the hands guy, probably like dealing with the aftermath of that, because he did lose another 3 Nomus, which I feel are valuable assets to the guys that are behind the screen. So maybe he gets punished, maybe not. I'm not too sure about like what this whole dynamic is between them two. But without further ado, let's get straight on into it. Make sure to support the original content as always. Alright, let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and...
Are you satisfied with the results?
No, not at all.
Depends on tomorrow's headlines, moron.
Well,
Did you sleep, Midoriya? No, not really.
sucks.
Me neither.
My goodness.
After everything that happened back there, it kind of feels like a miracle we're even alive.
It's true.
So the injured young'uns are awake.
Gran Torino! And Manuel, too.
Idiots.
What's up?
I could yell at you for hours right now.
Yeah, I'm
But
sorry.
before I do, you've got a visitor. This is Hosu's chief of police, Kenji Surigame.
What am I
Well,
watching?
Please stay seated. Woof.
Woof!
So, you're the UA students who brought down the hero killer, huh? The only reason pros can use their powers now is because of the strict code of ethics that the early heroes chose to abide by. That's why it's against the law for uncertified people to use their quirks to cause injury.
Uh-oh.
Sure to receive harsh punishments for this gross abuse of your powers.
Are you serious?
Wait a minute. If Ida had not stepped in, Native would have been murdered.
So it's okay to break the law as long as it goes your way.
But sir,
Stop there, kid. You'll want to hear him out till the end.
What I've said is the official stance of the police department. But we could
So-
say Endeavor saved
so-
the day.
oh
Stains
my
burns the
gosh.
story completely, and we could pretend you weren't involved. Woof. It would mean no one would know about you, though.
But Endeavor gets
You
all the
received no
props.
claim at all. The choice is yours. Personally, I know where I stand. I don't want to damage any promising young careers. Not for a mistake like this.
What up? This is like a poster.
Whoa, they arrested the hero killer. Awesome. Seriously? Who took him down? Endeavor. Just what you'd expect from the number 2 hero.
That's exciting in a weird way.
The hero killer Stain claimed many lives. In fact, he has more victims than any other criminal.
Ooh,
All
guy
my
with crazy
friends at the scene.
crazy hair.
With his arrest, everyone in the country can rest a little easier.
The freak is wrong with your face?
Officials are awaiting the recovery of several of his victims before further investigating the villain's motives.
Who are you?
Last night, just after 8 p.m., the hero killer Stain was arrested by Endeavor on this very day.
He's all they're talking about. Not only have they not forgotten, but we didn't even make the front page.
Yeah, listen, bro. You're just not important.
There were also incidents with villains who resembled Nomu from the UA attack.
Yep.
You're likely worried how this all stitches together. Well,
Stitches.
remember, we're here to protect others, not to seek out vengeance. May your minds and bodies be as sharp as your dreams.
Oh my gosh. Nice jeans, bro.
This is just the first cut, so it'll be another month before it airs.
We're heroes. This is just what it takes to be a pro.
Yeah,
So,
keep on telling
how
yourself
about we go
that.
patrol?
I don't think that's the kind of patrolling you're thinking.
You get some rest. I want to hear everything later.
Thanks.
Gravity? We're about to start.
I'll see you back at school.
Was that a boy?
Yeah, it's not like that.
I can't believe I talked to a girl on the phone!
Midoriya. Ida just got his test results back.
My left hand might have damage that's permanent.
Ooh. Like, what kind of permanency are we talking about? Are we talking about, like paralyzed? Or are we talking about, like, kind of like Deku's hand is?
The damage was to my brachial plexus.
Okay.
Which just means I'll have trouble moving my fingers, and my hand might have some numbness. I hate him so much, but I can't deny he spoke the truth. That's why, until I'm able to call myself a real hero, I'll leave my left hand as it is.
As a constant reminder.
Ida, I feel the same way. My hand is a reminder, too.
Hey, Todoroki, you caused that. I want to bring you into this little bromance we got going on right now.
Whenever I'm involved, someone's hand gets all messy.
Nice.
Am I cursed? I'm
Yeah.
like the hand crusher or something.
A phone call is here. A phone call.
Yes, hello? He can't possibly be serious with that ringtone.
What? Hi, sir!
I know it probably couldn't be helped, but thanks to him, I'm getting a pay cut, and my teaching license is being suspended for 6 months.
What?
Oh man, this is bad.
Well, I don't care about my teaching license anymore.
He's like stumbling.
The only reason I got it, and that was so I could keep my promise to your predecessor, Shimura. As the investigation continues, his ideology and opinions will be all over the media.
Ooh,
Everyone
yeah.
will want to know his motives.
It's true.
That's true. He inspires copycat villains. They'll probably strike out on their own.
Even if each individual is insignificant, if that evil gathers under one banner, it will swell to unstoppable proportions.
What if he's back?
You're concerned he could be the man who killed Shimura, my sworn friend. You're afraid the villain named All for One is on the rise again.
Wait, what?
Yoshinori, that child admires you so wholly and fiercely. You should find the time to tell him everything concerning you in one for all.
2 days after the
I gotta go back to that.
The hero killer's identity and motive started being dissected from various angles.
The hero killer's stain. Real name, Chizame Akaguro. As a child, he was greatly inspired by All Might's debut. Throughout his teenage years, Chizame advocated for a return to the early days of heroes, but quickly realized that words had no power. For the next 10 years, he trained in killing techniques in order to fulfill his self-appointed duty. There is only one man I'll let kill me. All Might is worthy!
That is a crazy video.
Do you feel it?
I don't think the heroes realize
Whoa.
what's awakening.
Scarecrow?
Individual criminals are seeking out the organization
Green Goblin?
that the hero killer stain was connected to.
Green Day?
They're all headed to the League of Villains.
Crazy. This was a lot crazier episode than what I imagined this episode was going to be. I thought this episode was going to just be kind of like what was happening in the beginning of the episode, where everyone was recovering. You know, there was just talk about, you know, what's going to happen, and talk about like, oh, you know, you guys did this and this and stuff like that. Like, that's what I thought the whole episode was going to be. Instead, they did an amazing thing, and they used the story arc of the hero killer, and they are intertwining these other arcs with it. So it showed a couple of villains, I would assume. It was the dude with spiky hair and like green skin. Not green, what am I talking about? Spiky hair and the purple skin. You have this Tiny Tina looking girl. You have this dude who looks like the final boss in One Punch Man season 1, and then you had like other like ninja people and stuff, like the one with the purple hair and stuff like that. So I don't know whether or not they're all going to, you know, join the League of Villains at once, or this is a foreshadowing to like other arcs. Like, there's going to be one arc that deals with the purple dude. There's going to be another arc that handles the girl. There's going to be another arc that deals with the massive Hulk looking dude. If that's the case, that's a cool way of like giving you a preview of what's going to happen in the later seasons. Now, in the beginning of this episode, when they were all in the hospital and the chief of police came in, I don't feel so bad for Deku, Todoroki, or Ida not getting any acknowledgement about the hero killer, because I like to think in their minds it's not really about that. If it were like Bakugo, I could see Bakugo being like upset that he didn't get like the notoriety of being the hero killer, but I can't see the other three being like, oh my gosh, like how could you, I want to be known as the slayer of the hero killer. In actuality, this might actually be a good thing for them and a bad thing for Endeavor, because if what I think is happening is going to come true, there's going to be a lot of people, not only just villains, but there's going to be a lot of other people who hear about the story of Stain and starting to believe in Stain's message. And if you have a bunch of people following the message of Stain, then you would assume that they would be against the person that defeated Stain, or took Stain in, and that person is allegedly Endeavor. I don't think the hand dude, gosh, someone said it actually. What is it? Shigaraki? Yeah, listen. Thank you for that. And there's still not gonna be no way I'm gonna remember that name. There's no way he could have known that this was gonna happen. I refuse to believe that he was aware that any of this is gonna happen. I do believe, though, that the people in the screen, or like the monitor, whatever that's communicating to Shigaraki, had a feeling that this was going to happen. And it's weird because like if this is like the plan of the monitor people all along, then I find it funny, because there's going to be all these villains that are going to come to the League of Villains expecting the League to follow this sort of path, this sort of like rule set that Stain had to follow. But Shigaraki is completely against it. He's against that whole like ideology that Stain was suggesting. Like that's why they like butted heads so much. Okay. So Gran Torino said that the villain, the main dude, or like the big bad in the past was called All for One, which is crazy because is it the complete opposite of One for All. I'm gonna mix up these names so much. So then that brings me to this idea that All for One named himself after One for All. So that means the villain knows about the quirk and is strong enough to damage people with the quirk. That's why All Might has that hole on the side. So I wonder if that has anything to do with like why All Might doesn't talk about his predecessor to Deku, is that in order to do that he would have to talk about All for One. Or I don't know, maybe it's just too emotional for All Might that he doesn't want to bring it up. What a crazy episode. Like this episode was like, it was like a roller coaster to me, because it was like, it was finishing off the old arc, but then it was introducing the new arcs in the same episode, which is crazy. So I don't know. Now I'm super hyped for the next episode, because like this episode did a great job at like setting up the building blocks. So that was my reaction to My Hero Academia Season 2, Episode 18. If you like my reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys want me to know anything more, put in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.